Hey guys, Burning Springs dropped. People's flooded back excited, hopeful, and ready to experience Fallout 76's biggest content drop since Wastelanders. And instead, half of the community got greeted with the world's largest loading screen. And you know it, Burning Springs launched like a jet with no wings, full throttle, straight into the dirt. So today, I'm counting down the top 10 worst complaints about the Burning Springs update. And no, not the made up stuff, not the whining, not the fringe issues. These are the actual community pain points, the ones showing up on Reddit, Discord, YouTube comments, you name it, it's everywhere. And before we dive in, hit the like button, smack subscribe, ring the bell. Every little bit that you do helps and supports the channel, and I'm truly grateful for it. And just so you know, this video is not about trashing the update or Bethesda. I enjoy both. I'm still playing it, you're still playing it, we love Fallout 76. But when something launches this rough, it's fair to call it out. My list is based upon community consensus, actual repeated complaints, bugs that break the progression, performance issues, and the general what even happened here feeling everyone is sharing. This is a list of the top 10 complaints of the Burning Springs update since it's been released, with number 1 being the one that had people uninstalling, reinstalling, questioning life choices, and staring at the error 467 like it owed them money. Number 10. Burning Springs was marketed like it was going to be the DLC we talked about for years. Huge map, new storyline, new enemy types, new rewards, all the good stuff. And in reality, what we got is a beautiful map with content density of a salad bar at 9 p.m. And what's the deal? Everyone came in expecting Wastelanders 2.0, but what we got felt more like a very impressive tech demo. People were excited, they were hungry, ready to sink their teeth in, and got mood lighting and applied handshake instead of a meal. It's not bad, Bethesda, it's just not what we anticipated. And I truly believe that mismatch set the whole tone for the entire player reaction. Number 9. Even after the servers let you join in, which, spoiler alert, we're really going to talk about at number 1, the game's been chugging. Players are reporting crashes, freezing, performance dips, and animations breaking like they forgot their own bones. It's like the update added motion blur to the Fallout 76 server brain cells. Players reported walking into Burning Springs and suddenly their frame rate turned into a slideshow presentation about disappointment. Number 8, once you finish the quest line, the world kind of sits there. It looks great. Bethesda absolutely nailed the visual mood, but once the main storyline wraps up, players are wandering around like, is this it? Is there a secret door? Hidden content? Anything? Now, I'll say that headhunts and grunt hunts kind of tied things over for a lot of players, but there's still not a lot of depth to the storyline. And there's not a lot of repeatable content or gameplay loops to keep people engaged long term, aside from those grunt hunts and headhunts, at least for now. Burning Springs looks like it should have depth, but doesn't use the space it gave itself. It's like buying a mansion and realizing only 3 rooms have furniture in it. Number 7, gameplay bugs. Players genuinely thought that the game had grown past its 2018 error. And then Burning Springs showed up and it was like, hey guys, remember me? Players are reporting NPCs not talking, enemies mislabeled, quest triggers ignoring you like a debt collector, and textures popping in like they missed their cue. Even little things like icons or object interactions like doors suddenly decide to stop working. It's not game ending, but it's constant enough to make you feel like the update needed another 2 months on the PTS. Number 6, Ghoul characters having problems. And this one is wild. Players rolled ghouls excited to experience new content from a new angle and immediately ran into the quest that wouldn't progress because the Ghoul disguise system broke interactions. Imagine getting the Burning Springs expansion, making a cool Ghoul build, loading into Burning Springs, and the first NPC you talk to looks at you like you're invisible. Not hostile, not friendly, just confused. And a whole chunk of the update literally did not work depending on your character type. That's a top tier oops. And if you're here because of the map issues, well, number 5 is going to bring it on home, because this is the kind of bug that sounds small until it happens to you. Players explore a new location, get excited, see a check mark coming, and then nothing. No discovered message, no fast travel unlocked, no map progress, can't complete discover all locations challenge. This bug steals the satisfaction right out of discovery. And for a big map expansion, that's a brutal hit. But it's definitely one that we can recover from. In fact, I believe Bethesda's working on a fix as we speak. Number 4, the main storyline. It's short, it's rushed, it's not very impactful, feels like it ends just when it starts to get interesting. Players kept waiting for the oh wow moment and it never happens. Now, the voice actors for all these guys did a fantastic job. And overall, the questline is not that bad, but it's Fallout equivalent of a sandwich with nothing but bread and lettuce. You eat it, but you're not bragging about it. And for something that's considered the biggest update since Wastelanders, players were expecting something with more meat in between the bread. Instead, a lot of them feel like they got the intro to a DLC we haven't gotten yet. But I do believe that just like with the Brotherhood of Steel, we'll see additional quests with this quest line. Number 3, we're talking about the space. One of the most consistent complaints that I've seen, the region looks amazing, but huge chunks of it feels unused. There's buildings you can't enter, structures that look important but do nothing, areas with no quests, no events, no meaningful interactions. And players walk around saying, "This is beautiful. Why is nothing happening here?" It's like the artists and developers built this huge Disneyland and the design team just forgot to put in any rides. The space is awesome, but way underutilized. And for camp builders, you've got the number 2 spot for the environmental damage bug. And I feel this one on a spiritual level. Players that are putting down their camps in Burning Springs are virtually having their camps destroyed. I read one guy's post on Reddit who really thought other players were coming and destroying his camp. Meanwhile, I picture a bunch of developers sitting around a round table at Bethesda wondering how they can make Burning Springs a little bit different for camp builders. And one of you guys said, how about we do environmental damage to their camps? Because that's what it would be like if they were in a barren desert anyway. Now see it from our perspective. Players spend hours, days, or if you're me, spend weeks building a box of something we could be proud of, only for us to have to repair it every 2 hours. I'm betting Bethesda's getting a little heat from this one. And the number 1 spot is going to be the login servers and the outage. Now I know there's probably been a million videos made about this patch launch and all the problems they've had with it. You're probably not going to hear anything new from me. But I will say this. What can you expect? When a new area is added to Fallout 76 and all the player base is hyped up about it, you're getting people that have not logged into the game since 2018 signing back in so they can see what it's all about. Was the issue related to the patch or was it server stability? For most players, your guess is as good as mine, but I believe they could have headed this one off at the pass with the anticipation that more people probably would have signed in. I'm really interested to see what the holidays are going to look like when all those would-be players are off for Christmas, installing on their new devices, and freshly off the second season of Fallout on Amazon. But I live in the IT world too, so I know how crap happens from time to time. But it's still funny if you think about it. I'm just happy that I was on this side of the playground. So that's the top 10 worst complaints about Burning Springs as of right now. And just remember, this is not my information. I'm only regurgitating it back to you. It's based upon stuff I've read on Reddit, YouTube comments, and from my own Discord. So did I miss anything that's been getting to you? Did one of these hit harder than the others? Drop a comment, let me know which one ruined your day the most. Or if you're one of the few chosen ones that somehow had 0 issues. Just to add, outside of the sign-in issue that everybody was having on the first day, that's really the only issue that I've had. But that's all I've got for you for this time around. Give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys soon in Appalachia. Love you, bye. Oh, how nice it is to be finally out in the great outdoors where I could see nature and what? Wait a tick. What is that? This looks to be like some kind of pre-war microwave or something. What does this button do? Uh-oh.